Hey everybody, welcome to the Captain Vitus Show. Welcome to Anime Reviews, where I take an anime, I tell you whether it's worth your time or not, and if you should pay those crazy anime prices to have it on your shelf forever. I'm Ash, and today we are going to be talking about Noragami, so let's get started. So Noragami is basically about this god, and I'll get to that later. Basically about this god named Yato. He's not a big god, but he's a dreamer. He dreams of becoming this high and almighty god with millions of worshippers, and he's kind of like me. Just in a way, I dream of being this great and almighty YouTuber with millions of subscribers, and I think I just liked this anime more than I originally did. Yay, things to have in common, my faceages. Anyways, one day he meets this high school student named Hiyori. She's a really cute girl, and she makes the decision to jump in front of a bus to push him out of the way because, I don't know, she didn't think he was a god. I guess gods don't need help getting attacked from buses, but if you see a guy getting attacked by a bus, you'll go, no. But anyway, she gets attacked by the bus, it hits her, and you're all like, oh god, she died. And apparently she kind of did. Kind of. And when I say that, I mean now she's kind of in this limbo. She lives in the real human world. She can do things, but every now and then she'll just pass out and just have this out-of-body experience where her spirit will come out of her body and just like walk around, which is just creepy. Creepy, because she leaves her body in places and you're just like, I know humanity, I don't trust humanity to let you leave your body there, but okay. But yeah, she becomes this kind of spirit, and she has like a little cat tail, and it's really cute. And yeah, that's her story. And in a nutshell, that's really what this anime is about, and I'll be honest, I had no idea this was a thing. It came out early this year in Japan, I guess. I had no idea about it. I don't have sources who call me and go, yo, Noragami's out, and I go, I totally know what that is. I didn't. It just appeared on my Netflix queue one day, and as per always with anime, I looked at like the freeze frames. I was like, that animation looks nice. I have a thing. My animation needs to be nice in my animes. I can't watch animes with bad animation because I can't get over it. Can't get over it. I'm sure Initial D is a great anime, but I cannot get over those faces. Ew. But yeah, I liked the animation here, so I gave it a watch, and you know what? I'm glad I did because this is a pleasant surprise. I really dug this show, if for anything, because its universe is fascinating. Madly confusing at times. Like, there were times where my head was just like, boop, 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 boop. It's like, sitting here like, I cannot handle this information you're giving me, it doesn't make sense. Basically, in this universe, we have gods, they're running around, we know they exist. Gods confirmed. God confirmed for Smash Brothers, but apparently there's a bunch of them. They run around, and not only will they expel your demons, in Yato's case, you give him 5 yen, he flips the coin, and he'll clean your bathroom, he'll clean your doghouse. You need to go out, you need a store watch, call Yato, he'll do it. It's just, yeah, and honestly, that part kind of turned me off. It was a bit overly silly, and that's coming from a guy who watches Sergeant Frog religiously, so you know it's a bit of a problem. It just didn't really fit in with what I thought was more interesting. What was more interesting is that first part, expelling your demons. Basically, there are demons running around everywhere. They're called phantoms. They like look like manta rays in the sky sometimes. They come in all different shapes and sizes. They're creepy, and they're not nice. They're not nice. They will whisper in your ear, and you might think, you know what, maybe I should jump in front of that train. That's not a great idea. So the gods come in, they get the coins, they go flip, and they take out that demon with a weapon called a regalia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not, but I don't care. Let's talk about those. Now, the regalias and the gods and the expelling of the demons are what I find most interesting about the show. Let me tell you what a regalia is. It's basically a god like Yato will go out, and he does go out because his first regalia in the first episode quits on him very early. Not really a spoiler because it happens in the first 5 minutes of the first episode. He needs to find a new one. Basically, it's a loose soul. A loose soul of a person who is dead and they died under not great circumstances. Maybe it was an accident, maybe they were murdered. They're not happy with how they died, so a god will see that soul and go, yo, they didn't want to die, they want to live, so they give them kind of a second chance. They bring them into their world, and when I mean their world, I mean like us humans walk around and everyone's like, oh, there's a human, but with them, they're not really noticeable. You know, it's weird. One of those things that made me go, boom, confusing. Basically, a god will see this loose soul, though, give it a name. That soul will turn back into the person it was, basically. It won't remember things. And now it's a weapon. It has soul eater powers. It can turn into a weapon, or just anything. Like, one of the gods has one as like an earring, and he does things for her, but basically, you can turn him into a weapon and fight demons. Yeah. And what I found most interesting about this is that relationship between God and Regalia. Basically, master, you know, sensei and Padawan. But what happens is, Yato finds one, he gives him the name Yukine, he turns out he's a teenage boy, and he's kind of a little shit. For a long time. Like, this series, it's only 12 episodes, it's only one season now. Like, practically most of this, it takes a long while for you to warm up because it takes a while for him to become not a little shit. But once he does warm up, you really like him and that relationship gets going, and it's incredible watching the gods in the Regalias fight, and you know, the Regalias are in there, like, Yukine can turn into this crazy awesome sword, and then Yato runs around just taking out demons with him, and there's just this respect there, and it's this, once again, Sensei Padawan. It's cool. It's cool, and I really wish there was more of a focus put on that, and not, what, we're cleaning a doghouse? Why? Why? Like, I can understand the anger there. It's like, we're cleaning a doghouse. You realize we're gods, right? We can jump really high, and their demons slash, but no. No. You know, I said it before, I'll say it again. All these other jobs, just, the silliness felt a little out of place to me. And that's, once again, coming from someone who watches just silliness all the time. It just, I kind of wanted a little bit more seriousness here. I really just wanted to see these gods be badasses. That's what I wanted. And I got that. And when I got that, it was awesome. But when I didn't get that, it was just like, okay. You know, I wasn't mad. It's just like, I kind of wanted to see them do a thing because they're kind of interesting. Especially a god like Yato, who I mentioned very early on. I can relate to this guy. You know, this guy's a dreamer. He's got his head in the clouds. He wants to go there. He wants to get to there. He puts in a little bit more effort than I do because I'm lazy. But yeah, there's that. And there's the fact that I cannot relate to this. He has a very, very, very dark and mysterious past, which just kind of adds to the awesomeness of his character. And near the end of this season, oh, like, the finale of this season is phenomenal. It is fantastic because it really explores all of that, and it's awesome. And also, I don't think I've talked about her nearly enough. Hiyori is a big focus in this anime, as well she should be, you know? Like, she's kind of the main character. I just haven't been talking about her because it's like, yeah, she has a cattail that's actually her soul because she wanted to be a cool guy and step in front of a bus, and yeah, and Yato's jumping, he looks cool, he's got a scarf, I don't know, it's just... Like, I'm not going to say she's the greatest thing ever, because he is, but I will say she was also an incredibly important character to the plot, and she was what brought on a lot of the heartfelt moments. Like, a lot of those tear-jerking moments were from her, because it's her relationship with Yato and Yukine, because the three of them are just kind of this team, and you can see how much they care for each other, even if they don't show it all the time. It's really beautiful, and thanks to Hiyori, it leads to some of the most heartfelt, tear-jerking moments in the entire thing. Also, some of the moments where I was laughing really loud. She's really funny, and she's not even trying. It's just like, she's anime girl funny. It's totally cliched, but I will never get tired of anime girl funny, where it's like, and she'll be like, yeah, pervert! Like, that sounds weird, but I dig. So, in the end, Noragami, it's good. It's very pleasant watch. I am glad I gave it a chance. I think you should too. It's mad confusing. I kind of hope that it won't be confusing anymore because I'm hoping we get a second season because this anime has not hit the tip of the iceberg yet. It is such a cool universe with such cool characters who could give so much more to us. You know, say we get into the second season, I will come back here, I will say, I understand everything now. But I won't know, and we won't know for a while, because this came out very recently, so I don't even know if they're writing the manga for it or anything, but I don't know. It's good. Give it a watch because I told you to. However, it isn't one I'm seeing myself just like, oh, I need that on my shelf. I need it. Anime is so much different. Like, if I like a movie, I can be like, yeah, I'll pick up that movie for $5. Anime is not $5. If I was a millionaire and I had tons of shelf space, yes. But I'm not. I'm not a millionaire with tons of shelf space. I am a guy. This is my shelf space for my animes. See, it's dead. It's just dead. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. No. With all that in mind, Noragami gets a B out of 10. Hey everybody, thank you so very much for watching my video review for Noragami. I want to hear what you think. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to skip it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section below because I want to hear them. And as always, it would be really nice if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. I know I sound like a broken record, but like, comment, and subscribe. Do it now. And, you know, most importantly, stay classy. I'm trying out a lot of new things today. I feel right. I'm sitting on a pillow.